This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
Well, I am going to introduce us today. This is John Cullum.
And this is Emily Frankel.
I thought I was going to do the introduction.
Sorry, I couldn't resist it.
Now, let me do it again. This is John Cullum, and I'm Emily Frankel, his wife.
That's right.
Okay, and we're going to pick a subject, but start a subject and I'll stop you. Ready?
I
want to talk about my flashlight.
There's some. Oh my gosh! You're kidding. You're kidding. You're not going to.
This is a flashlight.
Oh dear.
John Cullum is in the
flashlight.
John is in the spot because this is a very peculiar man. He is a Broadway star, and this guy can sing the hell out of any song, and he could take the stage and thrill you and give you goose pimples.
Oh my goodness!
But he could take a flashlight.
Give me a spot. I can't believe it. All right.
And he could take a flashlight. This is a cheap flashlight that came from the drugstore. A Duane Reade before it became Walgreens.
That's right.
And it had an automatic thing in it, and it started fading. It was probably very, very old. And I love this flashlight because in the dark this is a luminous thing, I could grab it. And in the nighttime, it's very, very dark in our bedroom. And sometimes you want to get up, I want to get up and go to the other room and turn on the TV, or I want a drink of water or something. And my flashlight was just awful. So
what do you mean? You like that?
I like this, but when this faded, it didn't work. So John made it.
Well,
now, here's the flashlight.
The reason why I made it was because that's what you wanted. You wanted that particular flashlight, and I couldn't. They didn't have them at Duane Reade anymore, and I couldn't find them anyplace. So I decided I had to fix that one.
How did you do that?
Well, I took a hacksaw.
A hacksaw?
Yeah, and cut a little slice there.
I mean, this is not this is tape.
Well, I cracked it enough to get
There's a big crack in it.
Yeah, and then I started it with a hacksaw, and I opened it up and put in some AAA batteries in there instead of what they had.
But how did you make the batteries work?
Well, I figured it out.
How?
They actually had the same size as a AAA, and they had two of them in there, and I just replaced them with regular batteries. And I think there may have been a little bit of readjusting of wires and stuff, but not much.
Oh, John.
What, darling?
If you ever need somebody to build your set for you, or if you want somebody to fix up your kitchen for you, fix the brushes so that you have the brushes that you use for washing out the pots.
Emily, before you go too far, I think you better tell the people the truth. That was years ago, and when we didn't have any ability to hire people to do it. And my ability you have to tell them.
No.
No, you have to tell them.
No.
When I do jobs today, I have to pay more to undo the job and go and buy some or get somebody else to do the job than I.
No. John is amazing. And even today, with all this talk that he says about getting somebody to fix the job, those things do happen. There's no question about it. But he can fix things. He fixes them. He can take a watch apart and fix a watch that doesn't work. Now, come on, he can do that now. That's pretty amazing.
Well, thank you, Emily. It's simpler than you think, probably. I'm not doing very serious jobs, but I'll tell you what. You know why I do it is I'm motivated to please Emily, because she likes certain things certain ways, and sometimes you just can't get them.
Throughout the years, he has helped me with props. I remember I did a ballet with a guy in a circus, and I wanted a whip that would make the sound of a whip, but you could crack it, but it wouldn't hurt anybody.
And it wouldn't bend.
And it wouldn't bend. I wanted it, and John...
I went nuts. I never. You talk about failures. That was a
John,
big
you're
failure.
just a wonderful maker of things, and so that's the end of Emily's post called something to do with the word flashlight, and we want to thank John Cullum. The spotlight is still on him, and I love that shirt.
Well, thank you, Em.
And thank you very much for what you do, John.
All right, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
This is AI.R. See you next week.